silver, the American grill, the black masses and color clashes. Trayvon Martin forever. The death of Trayvon Martin, or more like a movement we're starting. Oh, America, is this how you treat our little? He was just a young black man in love, still fond of Skittles. But why is this happening in our day and time? It's surely without reason or rhyme. Is being black in a white neighborhood still a crime? I'm asking you, what was his crime? A young black man in love? Black, young, dangerous, or all above? A handful of goodies and sporting a hoodie. Gun him down, oh, but was that your duty? Oh, America, is this your best? Not seen as a crime bad enough to arrest? Is this a moral barometer or some kind of test like a racial thermometer? We join with Trayvon's mom and dad. This type of injustice, now you've made us mad. In this volatile and sensitive racial climate, now you've awakened a sleeping giant. Oh, America, you have a history of treating us rotten since the days we picked your cotton. The name Trayvon Martin will not be forgotten. Oh, America, this racism, we're tired of this mess. Justice, is this your best? A nation blessed, yet you give us cause to second guess. And what about that melting pot? I think not. Remember Emmett Till, or have you forgot? Is this a moral barometer or some kind of test like a racial thermometer? Now you are attempting to turn the table. A good young black man, an oxymoron or some fable. Oh, America, you always seem to escape responsibility. Oh, that's lame, and now you're trying to switch the blame. Gun him down in cold blood, but did he deserve it in your eyes? Did you really want to see his demise? Oh, but he was sporting a hoodie. But to shoot him down, was that your duty? Was it the hoodie that he was styling? Isn't that called racial profiling? Oh, America, this racism, do you get the gist? We're sick and tired, and now is this a moral barometer or some kind of test like a racial thermometer? Oh, America, you've earned our disgust. When you killed him, you killed a part of us. Oh, but stop the silence. We cannot, will not accept the violence. We cannot, will not return to business as usual. This is not even remotely doable. This is America, yet we're still relegated to the hood. You think from it comes nothing good. I know my son is saying, Dad, this could have been me. Dag, I thought this was the land of the free.
All the black masses and color clashes. All the black masses and color clashes.
We believe that the offer of integration is hypocritical and is made by those who are trying to deceive the black people into believing that their 400-year-old enemies of freedom, justice, and equality are all of a sudden their friends. This friendship, is it another trick, a trap, or like Brother Malcolm says, we've been bamboozled again. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Oh, come and join along and sing this song. Holler, holler, holler. If you want that dollar, dollar, dollar. Holler, holler, holler. If you want that dollar, dollar, dollar. Oh, shout. Money paid, drive limousine on Escalade. No more English, wanna be filthy rich. Gimme the ring, gold, silver, or platinum ring. Ain't commit no felony, wanna bang like Bill Bellamy. I wanna live good, get out of this hood, holler. If you want that dollar, if you want that dollar, if you want that dollar, if you want that dollar,
if you want that dollar,
don't wanna be poor anymore. Gotta get over the hump, live like Donald Trump. 'Cause I ain't getting the thrill just by paying the bills. Gotta get ahead, take my share, gotta be a billionaire, whoa. Holla, holla, dollar.
if you want that dollar, dollar,
If you want that dollar, if you want that dollar, if you want that dollar, if you want that dollar,
it's time to fly, no more talking job, 'cause I wanna get enough to buy some fancy stuff. Cut my hair, new clothes to wear, 'cause paying rent is getting old. Gotta find a throne to call my own. I wanna be king and fill my house with fancy things. Holla, holla, dollar, holla.
if you want that dollar, if you want that dollar,
Dollar, dollar, holla, holla, holla.
if you want that dollar, if you want that dollar.
It's been too long, something's wrong. Yet I ain't gonna lie, still wanna piece of the pie. And I want some material things, rings, hats, watches, diamond rings. I wanna be the man, live like King Solomon. And oh, what's the fuss? You need not cuss. It says on the dollar, in God we trust.
Yeah, yeah. A war on drugs, or have we given in the common street thugs? Stealing, yeah, without fail. We black folks seem to fill their jails. And what about the drug prohibition campaign? Why society seems to go and change? Undoubtedly, the United States government has broken another covenant intended to reduce the illegal drug trade, yet partners with those whom drugs are made, failed laws and policies, the widening of racial inequalities. The statistics are troubling. African American drug use seems to be doubling. 2.2 million African Americans in our nation, convicted in a major portion of our population, leading to incarceration. This incarceration of thousands of Americans a year, a staggering statistic we all should fear. We see no interruption, discouraging the production or distribution and consumption of this targeted substance. This illegal drug use, contrary to the law, the devastating consequences no one ever saw. Marijuana, cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, an illegal drug pandemic like we've never seen. Obtained by illegal means, accompanied with violence it always seems. But what got us in this mess? The forthcoming case of arrest. How can this be? The coca fields of Colombia so easily hit the streets of the District of Columbia. 800,000 adolescents, 12 to 18 years old, sold illegal drugs. Are we headed to the entire country of young gangsters and thugs? These illegal drugs are dangerous and cause devastating harm and destroy every man, woman, girl, and boy. Oh, the sobriety, destroying individuals, families, communities, and the entire society. Oh, this harmonious reign of crack cocaine.
Harmonious reign of crack cocaine.
Illegal drugs coming across the border, destroying the social order, targeting low-income areas. What can be scarier? Steady users and carriers. The 19th century marks the beginning of wonder drugs. Morphine, heroin, cocaine. Oh, the madness, who's to blame? The 1960s, a new generation embraced drugs, like hippies embracing hugs. Attack like a vulture, an exploding drug culture, spreading addiction and violence. A nation has lost its guidance. It is profoundly unwise to use crack cocaine. It damages the brain and you're never the same. And after the good feeling passes, then you suddenly begin to crash. Now you've opened a dangerous door. Then comes the craving for even more. Like walking in darkness, not knowing what you're headed for. Spending all your money and time, thinking how to get one more climb. As an addict, you begin to lie, cheat, and steal, and you think it's no big deal. Oh, this harmonious reign of crack cocaine. But who's the culprit? Who's to gain? Who's the brain behind the stain? Now crack continue to sweep across inner city ghettos, afar from country meadows. Doesn't matter who invented crack, since we just cannot turn time back.
Ooh, ominous rain of crack cocaine. Ooh, who is the corporate who's the blame? Ooh, ominous rain of crack cocaine. Ooh, who is the corporate who's the blame?
Rise up, my people. You strong and mighty nation, my beautiful people. Rise up, put down the drugs, turn to God, and return to your former glory. Rise up, you strong and mighty nation.
It's time to stop the rain. Malcolm.
One of the first things that the independent African nations did was to form an organization called the Organization of African Unity. The purpose of our organization of Afro-American Unity, which has the same aim and objective, to fight whoever gets in our way. To bring about the complete independence of people of African descent here in the Western Hemisphere, and first here in the United States, and bring about the freedom of these people by any means necessary.
Martin.
And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back. There are those who are asking the devotees of civil rights, when will you be satisfied? We can never be satisfied as long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. We can never be satisfied. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro's basic mobility is from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream.
Mandela.
I have cherished the idea of a democratic and free society in which all persons will live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an idea for which I hope to live for. But my Lord, if it needs be, it is an idea for which I am prepared to die.
Malcolm, Martin, Mandela, me.
In the past, even up until today, you couldn't find us to ghettos and slums. You live real good while we live like bums. Do you know your true identity? You are the aid and abettor of our oppressor. Together you used us, abused us, accused us, confused us, and like a ticking bomb, you're trying to diffuse us. I'm Steven Silver, the American Griot. My poem is entitled, "And a Time for War." A slippery slope I do not want to ignore. The need to talk and to pontificate more. It is my posture, my place, my chore, to be the voice, the provocateur. The hour is crucial, the situation dire, the imminent need to fight fire with fire. The talk of war for some is unpleasant, even distasteful, even for the faithful. I propose we have a plan of attack, not moan and groan and simply react. But what holds us back? Is it not the so-called peaceful leaders? They bear the brunt. They bear the blame. Like Malcolm X said, pumping us up like Novocaine. Yes, this daily dosage of Novocaine. They keep us talking nonviolence. Let's be peaceful. Just be silent. Be silent. But who's the one that's being violent? And the only thing more criminal than violence is our incredulous silence. These so-called leaders can't be beat, lullabying and rocking our people to sleep. I've come to the simple conclusion: you are part of the problem if you're not part of the solution. In this time of day, for all the pacifiers to get out of the way. They say calmer heads will prevail. That's the type of punkified thinking that's got us in this hell. I say, get out of the way if you have too much to lose, so that you are afraid to fight, fearful that they will come for you like a thief in the night. The politicians, they talk real tough, empty rhetoric, words like cotton candy, full of fluff. They say we cannot let the people get out of hand. Any violent confrontation, no, we will not stand. I'm questioning your tactics. I'm saying, why do you not hear the people's cry? What do we as righteous men say when others will not see the errors of their way? Like a ticking bomb, this crisis. Don't you dare compare me with ISIS, killing innocent people and playing God. I'm trying to understand, it's getting hard. Killing innocent people, that is what you do. I can compare ISIS to you. Insurrection, a violent uprising. I have come to the simple conclusion. You're part of the problem if you're not part of the solution. Revolution, that's the solution. Overthrow the old in favor of new. Yes, that is what we must do. Revolution is always violent. The only way the powerful will hear the silent. Revolution, oh, it's too scary. Malcolm said, by any means necessary. The ominous clouds are forming. Our moral fight is about to turn physical. Look at the sky, it's all too visible. A criminal police department and a broken judicial system, both either unwilling or totally incapable of finding justice with them. I have come to the simple conclusion. You are a part of the problem if you're not part of the solution. In revolution, some must die. Some will have to go to jail, but that's okay, for all is well. We cannot turn a blind eye and ignore the issue of race. The glaring, harsh reality in our face. This is a new day. We think not as victims but free men. And what will history record? Were we too cowardice to take up the sword? But what do we tell the children? Our children are looking to us, so we must teach them by example to fight with those who fight with us. It is ironic. The police made a pledge, but they simply cannot hide behind the badge. They have brought the battle to us. This is a defining hour. For authority concedes to nothing but power. If you think that the police are not the enemy, you're too quick to forgive the bandit. What are you, from some other planet? This is war. And certainly there are things worth fighting for. I have come to the simple conclusion. You're part of the problem if you're not part of the solution. Something is wrong. Something is ill. When police have carte blanche license and authority to kill. Yes, they are to blame. Hunting down black folk have become fair game. We cannot ignore. The Bible says there's a time for peace and there's a time for war. We want retaliation, but I'm not advocating senseless riots, reduced to ravenous pirates. No, things will get chaotic, but burning down our businesses and communities is simply idiotic. We are seeking justice like those in history who have faced devil-like dictators, terrible tyrants, monstrous monarchs, demonic demagogues. I emphasize no killing of innocent lives, not just on a whim. That makes us no better than them. Dialogue is nice, but in this case it won't suffice. The question is not if, but when. Revolution is happening. Will you turn and run, drop the gun, hog tail and run, or be like ostriches who ran and tucked their head into the sand? The blood of our people, their cry has reached heaven, while the enemy's arrogance rises like baked bread that's leavened. Remember, a man shall reap what he sows, but it's criminal to let another criminal go. We are at war, and certainly there are things worth fighting for. But has our message to our enemy already been sent? Our silence, our consent? We cannot, will not continue to butcher our conscience, rest and rely solely on marches. Yes, I've come to the simple conclusion. You're part of the problem if you're not a part of the solution. But what do I know? I'm just a poet. Presenting my twin brother, Seth Silver.
It's taken me a lifetime, but I think I got the gist of this thing called love. Beyond hope, beyond faith, there is charity, love for you and me, yeah. Love is the answer to our prayers, the end of our spiritual affairs, the something born of our lives. The key to free us all from hate, open the doors to forgiveness, gates. Love is the way, oh, the way, oh, the way, oh. Love is a willing, full affair. Time for us to share in your deity. Love is the act of laying down so that you can come to us now. Stepping aside, let me shout out and sing. The owner of this house is Yahweh. Oh, God is love. Oh, God is love. God is love. Saw a blind man on the roadside with nothing to eat. I wonder in this poor man, could my Savior rise up me? I need a key, free me from hate. Open the door of forgiveness, love is the way, 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 oh, love is the way, love is the way. Love is the way, love is the way, oh, love is the way, love is the way, love is the way.